that do have other things they need to go to. So I would like to begin with Dr. Larry Feldman, the Vice Chair of the Miami-Dade County School Board, and also a representative for District 9.
First of all, there's a special link, and the special link that at least ties me to your principal is something that your school is known for after 50 years, and that is people of the heart. Chi-Chi and my wife have been together for many years, and for many years my wife Avis would tell me how wonderful a mentor she was, how wonderful a friend, a comrade, someone that she could talk to. And I'm so pleased to know that she is the principal of this wonderful school. And I just want to let you know that I thank you for being as considerate as you were and special to Avis. So thank you. I'll say something else at the end. That's nice. If you like it, stop twice. She never can ask if you don't want to guess. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to be here. I do have a family commitment. It is Friday, and in my particular religion, we celebrate that together. The Shabbos, but it was so important that I come here. I was the principal for a while of the Special Ed Center. I was a director for Special Ed in Region 4, and then I was able to be a director for your school for about 8 years under different principals, many of which are here now. But I will tell you this before I give you the formal proclamation. Every school that I go to, there's only one thing that separates success from non-success, and that is the heart. Those schools, whose teachers, whose paraprofessionals, everybody in here, that actually do their work and care about kids with a heart makes a difference. Those folks who are willing to touch children, even if they're drooling is the word, sorry, in LD. Those teachers and folks who are willing to tie the shoes of kids that have no idea where that wet stuff came from. Those of you that teach regular kids appreciate not being in their rooms. This is a special school. It's special because you were chosen by someone much higher than all of us to say, here's the calling. You need to come to this place and you need to give yourself to the children you serve. That is not heard by a lot of people. And when you walk your halls, you don't know because you're in the field. When you walk your halls as an outsider, you can feel the kind of love that you have for your kids and they have for you. There's nothing better in this world than to be an educator. It's the closest thing to being a parent, and I thank all of you for being great parents to all of the children. Many of you are fragile, invisible at times, and certainly unheard. And you make it special for them to come to school every day, both for regular ed and special ed, and I thank you for that. And we give you this proclamation. That was one clap in the back, that was pretty cool. It says, on behalf of Dade County Public Schools, whereas after beginning construction in 1959, Gulfstream Elementary School opened its doors to students in kindergarten through 6th grade for the 60-61 school year. And whereas in 1985, Gulfstream Elementary students launched a new student tradition with the creation of a time capsule, which was recovered 25 years later. On May 19, 2011, a new time capsule will be presented and will be preserved to continue the tradition. And over the years, Gulfstream Elementary has been home to several distinguished faculty and staff, including Lynn Carrier, the District Teacher of the Year, award winner, and finalist for Florida. And Elizabeth Jimenez, Professional of the Year for Region 4. $150,000 grant with the Council of Educational Change to promote technology literacy and enhance academic achievements. And last year, 200 Gulfstream Elementary students, staff, and community volunteers helped construct a 21st century playground from Kaboom at the school. Now, therefore, be resolved, the proclamation be presented to Gulfstream Elementary in honor of the school's 50th anniversary in recognition of decades of academic excellence. Signed by the school board vice chair. I hope you guys have a great evening. Keep drinking. It'll make you definitely feel better at the end.
Thank you, Dr. Feldman. It truly is an honor to have Dr. Feldman here with us tonight. Next, I would like to present Mr. Stefan Cohn, who is my direct boss, my region administrative director from Region 5, and he's going to be bringing some welcoming comments from Region 5. Mr. Cohn.
Good evening to everyone. I bring you greetings on behalf of Valtina Brown. She's the Region Superintendent of Region 5. As Ms. Santana said, I have the pleasure of being the Regional Director for Gulfstream. And on behalf of Region 5, we want to say thank you to everyone that has come out tonight to celebrate this momentous occasion, because we are acknowledging that we're standing on the backs and the shoulders of the folks that have built a legacy of excellence at Gulfstream. And prior to me taking my seat, I'd be remiss if I did not acknowledge the two principals that I've had the pleasure of working with here in the South that have continued that legacy of excellence. Is Mrs. Loud in the room. And of course, the current leader, Ms. Santana, she is doing a phenomenal job. We wish you nothing but continued success. Enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Okay. Now, I would like to give you the formal welcome on behalf, as being the principal here now at Gulfstream Elementary. I am the newest kid on the block, but I am very, very honored to be here tonight celebrating these 50 years of excellence with all of you. 50 years is easily said, but it's not easily done. I can't begin to calculate the number of hours that has happened over the past 50 years, where the dedication from the staff members at Gulfstream have gone to educate our students. We're not celebrating 50 years of a building. We are celebrating 50 years of a community's commitment to educating our children. And that community has begun with all of you present today. I am honored to be here tonight with all of you, because Gulfstream Elementary, I have grown to know not to be just a place of work, but a place of family, a place of community, a place of teamwork. And that is one thing that as I walk through the hallways of Gulfstream Elementary, I know it's not just from this year. It is something that has been building for the past 50 years. As I have spoken to different people and met different people as far back as the early 1970s, to hear them talk about Gulfstream Elementary is to hear the people at Gulfstream Elementary today. They talk about Gulfstream Elementary and their eyes light up and their hearts light up. Like Dr. Feldman says, it is a place of heart, and you can truly feel it as you walk through the hallways of Gulfstream Elementary. I do want at this time, and I have to refer to my notes because again, I'm the new kid on the block, and I've had a lot of help from past members of the school to recap a little bit about the school, okay? In 1959, the ground broke and construction of Gulfstream Elementary began. Prior to that, Gulfstream Elementary is located right now in the city of Cutler Bay, which used to be Cutler Ridge back then. Cutler Ridge did not become a community, and some of you may already know this, but some of you may not, became a community. The first housing development in Cutler Ridge was built in 1954. In 1959, again, as I mentioned before, ground broke for the building of Gulfstream Elementary, and in 1960, in the school year 1960-61, Gulfstream Elementary opened its doors to its students. As Gulfstream Elementary was being built, and I'm only recapping the history so you can see everything Gulfstream has gone through, it was a major milestone in the history of Miami-Dade County Public Schools. In 1960, Gulfstream Elementary also saw, as Miami did, a wave of Cuban immigrants that were fleeing Cuba And we saw overcrowded classrooms, double sessions, and bilingual education and faculty desegregation followed in this year. Some other bits of information that are very, very important. Gulfstream Elementary only opened up with 5 buildings. The building that is the administration building now, and it was only a piece of it, and the 4 main buildings that are that form the part of the school. In 1971, and this I was able to find out from a person who came out from the Christ Fellowship Church that I know some of you are members of. For some of you that don't know, they've been doing volunteer work at our school. And a lady came by and says, you know, I used to teach here in 1971. So I pulled some information from her. So she was telling me how in the early 1970s, that is when Gulfstream Elementary became a SPED center. Through the years, we have touched many, many lives of both general ed children and special education children. In the early 1970s, there was only 3 deaf, hard of hearing units, 1 visually impaired unit, and a handful of what they called PMH, TMH, and EMH back then, which are our IND classes today. The new building, the new wing opened up in the 71-72 school year. And now we have grown to service a wide range of exceptionalities. We have autistic students, trainable students, PMH students, deaf, hard of hearing units, and PI, and we have 1 PI unit, okay? So we've grown from a little center to a huge center, and we service a lot of students. In the 1980s, one of the things that set us apart was at Gulfstream Elementary, ESC classes placed 3rd in the state for an outstanding slide presentation for FAME, F-A-M-E. Those of you that were here back then will recollect that. And also a new tradition was launched with the burial of a time capsule. In the 1990s, Gulfstream Elementary saw a lot of destruction. Many of you that were there saw that when Hurricane Andrew hit that area very hard. And Gulfstream Elementary made history in part of the reconstruction because the actual school site housed some of the military troops that were bringing aid to the southern end of our county. Also in the 1990s, our new state-of-the-art media center, which is, I would venture to say, one of the best media centers in Dade County. I've visited a lot, and it is a beautiful and inviting place. Thanks to Ms. Miller now, because I know she has her, I don't know if she's here today, but she has the doors open to all of our boys and girls at all times.